it's travel day, but it's the worst thing that could happen. So I was reminded about the yellow fever vaccination card, and I put it in a folder somewhere. So now we have to rush to get a certificate and then rush to the airports now. So that all is, you know, fun, just grand, right on time. You know, you think everything is happening right and smoothly, and then so problems fixed. I have my yellow fever vaccination card, and now traveling to the gate.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, say goodbye to me, or whatever you want to say.
Bye, Faith. Have fun.
Okay, so we're at Starbucks. I already had my drink. Caramel Ribbon Crunch, of course. Oat milk, no whipped cream, cinnamon powder, and 2 pumps instead of 5 pumps. What's your order? It's not here yet.
Yeah, my order ain't here yet, but I got a vanilla bean frappuccino grande.
Oh, what's your order? It looks so pretty over here.
So I got a grande strawberry cream frappuccino.
Okay, and we'll wait for the others. Alrighty. Okay, yours is now arrived.
Yes, it's here. It's very boring looking, but it's good.
But look at these two together. Look. Okay, y'all. What are we doing right now? We are currently just awaiting our like 2 hours until flight. So yeah, fun stuff. So we just landed in Atlanta. So we're doing a talk to the vlog thing. So we're finally still an hour till our flight, and which will then have like almost 12 hours, and then we'll be at our destination. Yeah, basically we'll go in there and then we'll have lunch. So that's been interesting. I want to be able to film when we get to the airport. Tripod don't in the bag because that's technically illegal. And then I'll have to ask the people in the restaurant if I can do that tonight. But yeah, so I think right now the whole point of this talk to the vlog is really because I'm just doing something like this at the tripod, but at the same time, share your thoughts on what's going to happen in this flight till we get to lunch, till we see this camera again.
I can really y'all know when I get tomatoes, or I think I'm getting homesick. But hopefully it goes by fast enough so I don't start missing Jackson and missing my friends. I don't know, I'm excited.
Let's see. Does anyone want to do the talk to the vlog thing? It is. Hi guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so we made it out of the airport. Yay. How are you feeling? Great. How are y'all feeling?
Musty. That's way to the point. It feels good. It feels good in the air.
Okay, we're at Yellow Chili, and I left my tripod in the van, but it's okay. So I'll have footage of the food that we eat now. Yeah. Want to say something? Okay, so Lana and Shanna, y'all have the same one. Is this the pepper soup?
It is. I have that spicy pepper soup. Which one did you get a lot of?
The same thing.
The fish.
Okay, so Miss Bell has the, what type of soup?
Oxtails.
The oxtail
Pepper soup.
pepper soup. And here are the bread rolls. Hope you enjoy. What type of soup do you have?
This is pepper soup with oxtail.
Okay, so Ariel, what type of soup do you have?
Oxtails.
Oxtail.
That's good.
Okay, so this is my meal. Have the snails And the beans, yams, plantains, and crayfish. This is Jalen. That's mine.
This is a nice fish basket right here, you know what I'm saying? Traditional stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not too special right now.
Jollof rice with some beef.
The jollof rice fiesta.
What do you order? Same thing.
Yep. The okra, the seafood.
I have the seafood platter. I must share with Ariel.
Madison, what do you have?
I have the yellow rice with chicken.
So what's this?
So this is the okra stew with fufu. What?
What's this?
I have the fried rice. Seafood fried rice.
This is the room. Here we have the restroom, bathroom area. And then here we have the closet area. And I'm guessing just more closet space. Yep. And here's a TV. It's the bedside area with the coffee. And there's me. And then here's the bed. Okay, so we're in the hotel and we've already changed and everything for the dinner. How are y'all feeling? This is cinematic mode. I love it. How are y'all feeling?
I'm ready to meet the families, ready to meet the scholars and stuff. So I'm just a little full, so.
We're going back for another dinner. But yeah, I'm interested how this is gonna go. It seems cool, so let's find out. Also, we'll find out whether we're together or not. So y'all may have to rely on your own footage, but we're on the way to dinner in the van. Yay. I probably want to be able to show much because I know people want to stay anonymous. But I'll try to show as much scenery as possible for the vlog. So, how are you feeling, Ariel?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to sleep late.
I know. How are you feeling, Ariana?
I was nervous, but now I'm excited.
I'd agree. So, let's see what's happening. All right, Strayla. We're here at Prudence City College. So, we're here at Prudence City. It's because you don't have the... So we're here at Prudence City. Why is it getting both of us? Alright. And we're about to go to the family's homes. And I'll see if I can introduce you the vlog to two people. Okay, so that's a no-go to my no teeth smile. I can't do that. But we just learned a new phrase. What's the phrase?
Washing machine.
So that's our new phrase when we're taking pictures. No teeth smile. So, you know, show the pearlies. Okay, so we're at Poppy's. Okay. And we're about to eat dinner soon. So apparently we're getting snails delivered to us. What did it say? Okay, so we'll have a vlog talk in the morning to explain everything, but we just tried the spicy snails from Poppy's as well. It had to be to go, but still not spicy enough, but some more spicy, and I still like the snail. Okay, now we're at breakfast. And Madison, it's her breakfast. And Mackenzie's breakfast is over there. Okay, I did go back for seconds and breakfast. So, oh, this is bad filming right here. This is what this is. Okay. Alright, hey vlog. What vlog talk is basically just us talking about like the events of last night and what we look forward to today. So, does anyone want to start?
I'm just super excited to be here with these young folks, learning with them. And
I'll pass it to them.
Okay. So, Maddie, you want to go?
I went to Salam's house yesterday, and his mom served chicken roll-up, and he also got popcorn and cake. You haven't eaten the cake yet? It's all about the cake.
It's good.
And then we had breakfast. I had a whole array of food. I had the omelet and the bacon. Very tasty.
Just trying to remember the host's name.
I remember the other two people.
Well, your host. I feel like that was a theme. There was more and more food, more and more food.
And that was the thing that, oh yeah, no, I had another group. They just brought like a bunch of basically samples and we were just getting plates. So it's like, it's all y'all to eat more.
Is it going to catch the sound?
It should. Oh yeah, the ice spice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of similarities with music.
Is it like what they're playing and they just play Alana, do you have anything else to add? Mackenzie, you have anything else?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to catch up with the music.
So what's different than yours? I got it now. So what's the difference?
It was on them play school. Help me out.
They said a lot of like this.
I know, it was so specific though.
Are you talking about that? How they summer is like 1 month
They
short?
got 1 month summer. And they, well, they be out for 2 weeks for exam.
Like they midterms, they got like a week in the midterms where they not
There's a lot of conversation about hours. Should we extend the calendar, start earlier, and all that?
okay.
But you know there's a lot of conversation about that. So this would be something.
Let them conversation stay with them.
I hear you. But that's something that you might talk to them more about. Because there are people who really believe that a shorter summer and longer breaks like at Thanksgiving and winter and spring, that's the way to go.
I feel like during school year I learned educationally. And then during the summer I learned social.
You know, children have depression because of school. Don't have no more days.
It's just the way you break up your
Hockey breaking up.
The only thing I'll say about that is, so it does kind of have to think about this sometimes with breaks and education. By the same time, for people when us in early college, the colleges are going to get that schedule, so we wouldn't be able to do it. Matter of fact, if they want to make it long, they should make, depending on what you want to do, but as a career.
And that's what it is. Those extra days would be extracurricular or extra support. Just like when you go to summer school, for those who go to summer school, those are extra days. So this would be taking chunks of summer school and adding them throughout the year. Who was in our group? We were talking yesterday about Sonia and Angela and Salam about they start earlier. They could start earlier, but they could move earlier depending on how you progress. So this whole thing about this is the age that you go to this grade, and you can't go to this grade until you're this age, and all this. They could finish high school at 16. Yes. Yes. So you know, we do the things that we do because that's the way somebody decided we should do them. But if you think about it, maybe there's a way to rethink how we use time, what it means to master or to graduate. Do you have to be 18, or could you be 16 and finish all your coursework and go home?
They have prom.
You should ask.
I don't know. You should ask them.
No, I just realized that because that's why I ain't skipping no grade. I ain't go to prom both my years.
But you should ask them. But even with that, like, prom is scheduled the way we schedule it. We can schedule it differently.
No, he said they went to. I'm an SEC kid, and they're going to meet us here.
Okay.
So we're good.
What's your next step?
Our next stop is.
It's still recording.
Yeah, I didn't stop it. Does anyone else want to say something? Because I can cut this. I can cut out right. Anyone else want to say something? But yeah. Yeah, more to come about that part later. But yeah, that was hard. Okay, anyone else want to say anything? Do you want to say something? Okay. Alright, so 5 o'clock talk. So.
Thank you. So, where do we start from?
So it was, we were getting, I know you were talking yesterday about what we would say if you wanted a common dish.
Luca, la fida Luca. La fida Luca. It means you are requesting for Luca food, Luca meal. Luca meal. That is our own Nigerian Luca food. When they say la fida Luca, you say that? Okay, what does it mean? Local dishes. Can you give an example of that? You don't know? Like eba, semo. We call pounded yam, pinyon. When we come back, we have time to talk better.
Okay.
That's Kwame Nkrumah.
That's what?
Kwame Nkrumah. He was the Ghanaian, was the first president of Ghana. You heard about him? Another thing about Kwame Nkrumah, you see, we shouldn't forget our history. No matter how old we get or how young we are, we always try to learn what happened in the past. Usually, maybe we don't learn, we always make the same mistakes, but at least we should know it. Kwame Nkrumah fought for the independence of Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, they had that vision from way back. In fact, if you have heard about the African Union, it should be the OAU, Organization of African Unity. Kwame Nkrumah was the brain behind the formulation of that. Because he was like, if African states or the African nations don't come together, we'll always remain oppressed by it. Because then it was the British that was the colonialists that was like all over Africa. The British were there, the Portuguese, there were the Germans on one side, the Belgians, the Congo, we had the French, so all over Africa were colonized. So he was one that came up with the idea that, hey, let's all come together. So you can go backstage and start there on the wall. The University of Ibadan. Ibadan is, Ibadan, one of the cities in Oyo State. One of the biggest cities in West Africa. Let's put it that way. This university invited Femi Kuti then, and Femi Kuti, to be honest with you, Femi Kuti, he left. If you look at the year, this was, I'm trying to give you a bit of 1987. It was 1987. And 1987, he had just left his father's band. So he left his father's band and he was on his own trying to make his way. So this was his first set of shows. That's why he made this plaque, like, you know, the people that believed in him were the students. Then, you know, he was young too, so it was the students that were like inviting him to the shows and everything, because people didn't believe that Fela's song, what is he going to sing? We all know Fela now, what is the song going to sing? You know, that kind of thing. But they believed in him and they were inviting him to shows. This is a check of 200,000 naira made to Omori Made Kuti. That's Femi's son. I don't know if people, anybody knows Made Kuti? Have you heard of Made Kuti? Yes. Okay, so just a bit of history about, you know him now, but where he's coming from, where he was coming from. He won a competition like way back when he was like 10 years old. But you know what Femi did that day of the competition? It was like, Made won and everything, but Femi said, okay, let's do it like this. Made has won, but you see this prize money, he's not going to take it. The prize money should be shared. You know, there's a prize money for first, second, third, and all that. He now said, Made's money should be shared to all the other people that participated in that competition. That was what Femi did. But he took home the check, though, like, we now said, the money you people give everybody else that participated in the competition. Because don't worry about Made. Made is fine. These are our offices. This is where, you know, people are working on the shrine goes on. So this is, you know, I told you about Fela's daughter, YK Yeni Kuti. So this is our office.
I'm Nigerian. But you have to tell the rest of us again.
Everybody, so I'll say, you reply with Ololololo. But for the picture, we all do arara together. Okay. We have to do arara together. Oh. We have to do it together. Arara, we do it together. So that to get the picture. Alright.
Okay, so now we're at the second shrine, and this sun is unreal. What do y'all think?
It's really probably Jason.
This is like,
It ain't gonna never be like this, Jason.
this is, well, definitely coming back with the tan, so.
If you beat me, I'm going to give you 1,000.
Whatever. Well, she was when I did this last couple of books. And I started reading about, you know, that being conscious of, you know, like, hey, I all lost there, like, come on, I can't be doing this and that.
Ariana, how are we feeling?
I'm hot. As you can see, I took my cardigan off.
Me too.
The shrine is very cool. We learned a lot about Fela. And we learned a lot about him. His life, and we went to his house. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, I agree, but I am very, very hot. Alright, Ariel. We just left Mega Chicken. What do we think?
It was good, but I really wasn't hungry. So.
Yeah. It was just so confusing and kind of chaotic in the line, but everything was cool. So. Okay, so we're here at Mega Chicken, and I think we're a little confused, but we'll see how this line goes. What are you thinking right now, Mackenzie? Okay, so the line was something, and now I have my giraffe rice and plantain. So, okay, we're at Landmark Beach and we're about to walk the beach. Yay! How are you feeling? Hot for you? Yes, very, very hot, but this should be fun. So we are on a Nigerian beach in the cabana.
I just want to text my parents like I'm alive.
Say hi, y'all. Day 2 for the win. Okay, so what do y'all have down there?
Caesar salad.
Yeah, it's the end of a Caesar.
Chicken salad from the, not chicken salad. Chicken sandwich. Pieces of chicken. Fish and chips.
Southern fried chicken.
Outside
Buffalo chicken pizza.
From Ariel. And what type of rice is this?
Fried. chicken fried rice.
And you have the
Club sandwich with fries.
Mackenzie, what do you have? Fish and chips. And what type of pizza do you have? And Madison at my order on the way. Okay, breakfast is a little different today. Okay, so we're on to day 3. We just finished. We're on to day 3. We just finished breakfast, and now we're traveling to PCC to pick up the students. So, Ariel, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm kind of sleepy,
Yeah, today was a little bit harder. It must have been an all-nighter. All that pineapple and coconut, minus pina colada. Virgin, by the way. Ariana, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm a little sleepy, not even gonna lie. I was hot last night, so I didn't really sleep.
My curiosity is
Yeah, it seems like we're all sleepy today. But, how did we feel about yesterday?
My favorite day at work.
Yeah. What about you, Ariana? How was yesterday for you?
I like the beach. The beach is very relaxing.
It was indeed. So, I'm excited for today's adventure. Yeah. All right, see you later. Okay, so we just took a tour of PCC, and we're gonna be here tomorrow.
Tell them how long you stay here.
We are not staying here to that time.
Tell them how long you stay here.
Yeah, that's true. What's y'all? No, we're gonna be here from 9 to 6. We are not gonna be here until 9.
They said we're gonna be
We're not gonna be here until 6. We have to travel.
But the principal said
He doesn't know that. He's not aware of every of our itinerary. He said he got cameras on the. He gonna see everything we do tomorrow. Yeah. Even if you breathe. Okay, so we just left the Nikkei Arts Gallery, and now we're. Actually, I don't know where we are. We'll figure it out. Here for lunch, though. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
I really enjoyed the art gallery. I've never really seen anything like that, especially in Jacksonville. And I'm hungry.
What about you, Ariel?
I really like the art gallery. Probably better than what I say in Mississippi.
Yeah, I have to agree. That was probably one of the best art galleries I've been to. And really sad I couldn't buy any. But anyway, I'll come back. I also think I should come back when I get to my home. So, alright, so Ariel and Ariana, are y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey vlog, Ariel and Ariana took food to go.
Yep. She said we played around with the food.
Yeah. Yeah, now how is it actually going to stay good the rest of the day in the bus? But anyway. Ariana, both of you.
I'm a celebrity today.
How are you feeling? Okay, are you getting in the chair?
Come and sit.
Ma'am, are you getting
You are
in the chair?
superstar. We that are not star. We super moon. Sit here.
Are you?
Come on.
Right, Ari.
Don't worry, you already made it to the studio. You have to go.
Ari, how are you feeling right now?
Yes.
You gotta come over here. She didn't know she can't sing. Oh, I can't sing. Oh, yeah.
Phones on silent, right? Phones on silent. Phones on silent. Phones on silent. Phones on silent, please.
Look at Ari with the headphones now.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Ariana. I'm the best. Better than the rest. We in the stew. Know what to do. I'm off the dome. Don't need a book. In Lagos. That's where we wrong. We ain't going home. GCP. JPS. You know we the best. GCP. JPS. You know we the best. That's all I can.
Like a listening copy.
You're about to hear the first single.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I'll invite y'all when I'm with the green.
And what's the name of this?
This is
Off the dome.
Yeah.
I'm Ariana. I'm the best. Better than the rest. We in the stew. Know what to do. I'm off the dome. Don't need a book. In Lagos. That's where we wrong. We ain't going home. GCP. JPS. You know we the best. GCP. JPS. You know we the best. That's all I got.
Okay. Ariana, where are we? I did it like I did it like Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. Oh, where are we?
We're at Don J's studio, and we're on the balcony.
Yeah, we've had a lots of viewpoints here. So, Ariana, what did you just do? I'm sorry, but her stage name Ari.
Yes, I'm putting my first single. Stay tuned, y'all. It's gonna drop soon.
Off the Dome, coming soon. Okay, so we're here at the University of Lagos. I didn't realize it was like an hour trip, but anyway, how do y'all feel about that trip?
Yeah, I'm sleep with it all.
Yeah, me too. Ariana, what do you think? How do you think about what do you think about the travel?
Yeah, I'm asleep, so
Y'all say hi. Here's y'all first portion, I think. Okay. So we're on our way to PCC for like half a day of school. But this should be fun. What do you think about it, Ariel?
I'm interested to see what they do.
What do you think about it, Ariana?
I can't wait to see what the class is going to be like because we talked to some students yesterday and apparently their class is really set up different than America.
Right.
Not really excited about having to go to school here.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so we just left PCC and it's a cool, interesting experience. I had English class. I was in the same, this is a lot of moving because it's the van, bumpy roads I guess. But I was in the same class as Alana and Madison, and Ariel and Ariana took a math class, right? What do y'all think?
I learned a lot, actually. It was fun. It was
My teacher was also nice. I do think, however, it was English and I've kind of already been ahead in English, so I pretty much knew all this stuff, but it was still cool. So we just left the Abuja airport and my back is killing me from that bag, but I'm ready for a new adventure. What's about y'all? Okay. So we have Krispy Kreme donuts in Nigeria. So we're in the restaurant at the hotel, and how are we feeling?
I'm not really hungry for
But I am hoping that we can finally get the Virgin Colada, or at least the Chapman, one of these. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm hungry. I'm ready.
Jalen, do you want to say something to the vlog? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
So it turns out we're not eating at the hotel. We're here somewhere. I know, right? Okay, y'all, what did I just order for the table? Can you send it to you? What did I just order for the table?
Some setback.
Okay, we'll do a cheers video. So Ariel and I had the plantains with the spicy sauce, which is very interesting. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna wait till my birthday.
So I'm almost up except for my spice nail. But actually it's not terrible with that, so. Cheers!
It is not very non-alcoholic.
And now my Snella comes. How's your, like, you have the lamb curry sauce.
I have to take a photo yet, and I have to take a photo.
And Mackenzie has the American Classic. So Alana, what do you have?
Beef spring roll.
Seafood. That's good. So Ariel also has a mozzarella burger. Okay, now my Virgin Colada is here. And Jalen has the classic burger.
With the gloves.
And tomatoes.
Alright, y'all fit me up.
Alright, team. So y'all, we have our non-alcoholic wine on the way. Here it is, people. Thank you.
I knew it was good.
Y'all thought it was
This is my fries on there.
You say?
My fries down.
What fries?
Yep.
They gave you go.
What?
Our glasses. Alright, y'all. Okay. Hey, David, go ahead. Hello.
So you gonna open it?
Thank you.
Woo! There it is. Okay, so we just left the lead British International School. And did a little visit, and now we're going for lunch. Yay! Would y'all like to say anything to the vlog?
It was very cool that they were coding at such a young age. I just started learning how to code. Fifth grade.
Yeah, I like that. Ariana, do you want to say anything?
That's what I was filming and stuff.
Okay. All right. So please come closer. All right.
So we just took a tour of the Discovery Museum, the Outtake and District in Abuja. And how do we feel?
It's very different than museums in America. We don't have digital like pictures.
Yeah.
Everything is really just handmade art. But it's very nice. It's very aesthetic. I like all the greenery.
Yeah, me too. All the pictures. What do you think?
Oh, the museum?
Uh-huh.
It was really cool because I didn't learn. I didn't know that much about like the slave trade in Nigeria. I just really knew about it in America. So that was cool.
Yeah. Dr. Green, you popped in. Do you want to say anything about your experience at the
Let me get back in with y'all. Do I want to say anything? Do I want to say, make sure Ariana is in it? I can tell by their hair. I hope the scholars are having a good time. We've seen a lot. We've gotten all over the place and access that we wouldn't have had otherwise. I know as much as I travel and get to meet congressmen and heads of school and all that sort of thing, so that was cool. I'm also really tired and ready to eat. I don't know if
Really hungry, really hungry.
really hungry. We've been going hard. For everybody who thinks I'm just on a junket on vacation, I'm working hard. I'm sweating. You see my head? So parents, students, please don't think I'm out here just chilling. Not chilling. Neither are our scholars. We're all learning, and we're going to be better for it. Peace.
Bye. Alrighty, we're at Cilantro. Okay, here's what Ariel has. Chapman. Here's what Madison has. The rest of Jamaica.
I'm the only one thinking of the
Breakfast. Alana, how was your breakfast?
Ready.
So, I was the worst vlogger ever yesterday because I didn't bring a portable charger, and I have two. So my phone died at Cilantro, where we ate dinner, and it was okay. And I had a few clips from Ariana's phone, graciously. I had a strawberry smash, and Ariana had a virgin colada in the face. I think they only have footage of that too. But yeah, so, oh, we also went to the markets yesterday, and we may go again today. So, yay! So we just left Iagra, Africa, and now we're at Chicken Republic. And guess what's on my plate? You know what? I'm gonna stop before I complain. Anyway, bye. Okay, y'all. We just left the market, and soon we're about to go to the airport with you. Aww, she's gonna miss you for y'all get in as much as possible. I don't think that is out. That's Maria and Miss you.
That's our girl.
54.
Hi, baby girl. She's leaving me back to the stage.
I'll make it 55.
What do you have to see? It's been really fun and very nice to meet you. And hopefully I can see you soon. The stuff we do late tonight. It's 11:34. We just got back from Abuja. And here we are at the hotel restaurant.
Very tired and hungry.
Yeah, but this would be fun. Ariel came back for her favorite too.
Yes.
Welcome to Vlog Talk. I don't know what number. I'll do that probably. I'll answer Jack, I think. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So, last day in Nigeria, in Africa at all. Sad face. Also, fun fact, I can barely see right now because my contacts won't come out so I can put on my glasses. And, yeah. But, so let's see. We left Abuja. We came back to Lagos last night. And, we arrived pretty late. The flight wasn't late too. And then we had dinner, leaving to about 1, right? And, yeah, but we did get we did get a chance to go to the market again yesterday, which was cool. I think I did get to look at footage from yesterday. Of course, like I said, we went to salon because my phone died, which is sad. What else do you have to share?
I missed my friends, and I missed my Abuja friends too. Yeah, that's all I was saying. I really enjoyed myself, and I can't wait to see my dad and I'm
Yeah, I agree with that. It's gonna be sad, but I'm excited to get back home at the same time. So. And this is not technically the end because we still have some stuff to do today. Then we catch flights late tonight, which is like another day to get back to Atlanta. Then we have a day at Atlanta, so I'll film that too. You know, this is in this vlog. Okay. All right. So where are we right now? Where are we right now? Yeah. So we're back at Prudence City and we're about to eat lunch. You want to say anything?
Well, this one, there's a lot that we need to know about our own. I think you've heard some of that from scholars here in Lagos. There's some things that you haven't experienced here in Lagos. We have the very same experience in Jackson. There's lots of things that we don't know about our own home, our own history, people, and all of that, food, all of that. So we did some work there first. They traveled to Baltimore, Maryland, across the country, but still in the United States, to learn from some scholars there who had done the same thing. They had studied about Baltimore. What does it mean to be a Baltimorean? What does it mean, what was the migration to Baltimore, especially for students of color, all of the students there? What is the government? What's the culture? What's the food, music, all of those sorts of things. So there was an exchange there. Then the goal was to bring them here to Lagos, or to Nigeria, but specifically to Lagos, to learn what we could in a week. Again, it's a drop in the bucket. You can't know all that, I know you all know this, you can't know all that there is to know about the country or even about the city from a 1-week visit. We hoped that the exchanges that happen over Zoom, the video conferencing would be an opportunity to start to build relationships and get to know one another, scholar to scholar, student to student. So that when we come here, it's not fresh. We're not just meeting for the first time and starting to understand what it means. This is, I admit that this is a lofty dream and goal that our scholars will be enlightened by this trip. As I shared earlier, though, the learning from one piece of the learning for me was that as intentional as we've been about our scholars learning here, well, learning first at home, then at Baltimore, and now here, that want to be as intentional from my end, and certainly partnering with your school, that you too would be intentional about what you wanted your scholars to learn and experience, such that it would be an exchange, not just us learning from you, but you learning from us. I was asked in Abuja, what are you going to take back to Jackson? I'll think about that for a bit, but I didn't come here necessarily to take back. I came here to learn. And if there's something that I learned that we need to do differently or fold into who we are when we go back home, great. If there's something that you learn from us that you want to take on and do differently, great. If not, at least we better know each other in the very least. So it was really born and intended to be a learning experience for the scholars, but I think the adults around the scholars have, it sounds like most of us have learned and our eyes have been opened as well. And are hopeful that we'll continue to create opportunities that young people would not otherwise have had. I don't know how many of our scholars would have gone to Baltimore, let alone come here, had we not created this project. I don't know how many of your scholars would have met students from Jackson, Mississippi, had we not done this project. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, but it sounds like we facilitated something that was not otherwise in place. I'm hopeful that we will continue to talk about what we can do differently and how we can ensure that everyone gets the most out of this experience. I am absolutely happy to share any information that we have. We're still building this. This is year 2, but we're still building it. And we want to be smarter going forward about what this is and could be. But of course, if you've got thoughts about that, we're happy to hear those and we can share those later. But I do want to be very clear. We have to get permission from parents to bring scholars here. And parents ask us a lot of questions about what we do and where the scholars would be and who they lead and why are you doing this and what do I have to pay for and all that. And parents ask those questions.
Do some exercises to select the number of students that
Nobody is bigger. We are all equal. So we thank you, parents, that at least for the dedication, sacrifice, the time.
Okay. Hello. I love her. I just had an exchange program with her, and she's such a lovely girl. Thank you. All right. I'm Julia.
Bye-bye to you. Love you. See you next year.
Hi guys, it's your girl Specani, you know the vibe, you know the truth. So this is like the end of the vlog, so bye.
Bye. I'm gonna miss you. Okay, I have some people who are gonna say goodbye. Okay. Well, here's my meal. I had to try snail one more time. More jollof rice and a bean cake. Ariel, what's in here?
Jollof rice and chicken.
Alright. So, we just left Cold Stone Creamery, which they did not have a sorbet or anything non-dairy, but what did y'all get?
Strawberry.
And Alana, Madison, what do y'all get?
Alright. How has it been?
It's been really, really fun and amazing.
Nice. I wish you all the best. Safe travels back to the United States. I wish anytime I come to Jackson, I'm going to see you again. And I also wish to see your parents, to say they'll be doing a good work. I mean, training you, allowing you to do all this stuff, because it's going to be very important in the near future. And thank you very much for coming to Nigeria, and we hope to see you again.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Alrighty, we're in Atlanta, and where are we now? Yay.
Okay, so Ariana has a vanilla bean frappuccino. And I have a caramel ribbon crunch. Of course, no whipped cream, cinnamon powder, 2 pumps instead of 5. Cheers. And Madison, what do you have?
I have a grande oat milk brown sugar latte. Not latte, excuse me, espresso.
And Dr. Green has straight up coffee.
Coffee.
The pie cups.
Pike, typically good blonde roast, but I'm going hard this morning, catching up a week of no coffee. Yeah.
Look at the man with the Benzie. Enjoy. What do you have, Alana?
It's a very simple version of your everyday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, what's your Starbucks order?
I have a medicine ball, extra sweet, no water. Yeah, with an extra pump of peppermint.
I have a caramel, not an ice, but a warm, hot caramel macchiato. And it's very good. I'm thankful for it.
Okay.
Back to have my Starbucks.
Here's my grateful Benzie. And here's Ariana's watermelon mojito, right? All of these are non-alcoholic, by the way. And Alana and Madison. What do y'all have?
Haven't yet.
What do y'all have?
I have a mango, peach, and strawberry smoothie.
And Ariel, what's your order? Drink.
Oh, watermelon. Because I ain't got nothing to spend.
And Jalen, you have the drink.
Drink what? Just right? Out of the bottle or out of the cup?
No, I understand what was it. And Mackenzie, what do you have? Alright, so Madison is currently taking a photo for breakfast, and she has French toast, right? Okay. And Jalen has the Emperor's breakfast.
Oh, that's syrup.
Hey, Ariana and I are about to share 24 carats gold pancakes. I also have a veggie sausage link. Okay, Ariana and I thoroughly enjoyed the pancakes, but yeah.
Hey!
Hi.
A little blurry.
Oh yeah. So we're about to do what's we doing? Sky view of Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay,
is what
so
I'm told.
yes, that's what we're about to do.
Yes, and it's gonna be great.
Great.
And nobody's afraid of the heights. And we just had breakfast, but that's not gonna be an issue for anyone. It's just not gonna have any issues. Nice.
Yay.
Okay. Bye.
Sorry, guys, just told us.
Are we going to try?
If we ever want to get down, for some reason hit this help button, and we're like, oh my god. We're in this skyline Atlanta. If you don't know this. All right, team.
Welcome to Atlanta. Come here. We're gonna give y'all hospitality and give y'all a good time.
Alana and I got left by the train. Yay! We'll catch the next one though. Hello and welcome to the very last vlog talk of this trip. Okay. So, we are now at our last time taking a flight at the airport in Atlanta, and we're going back home. So, final thoughts?
I am going to miss my friend real much that I made in Lagos. I had a very good time. Yeah, and the bougie. I had a very good time. Where I am happy to be home because there's no place like home. I said the same thing. We got our friends Instagram and stuff like that, so we still gonna keep in touch, hopefully. But I am gonna use them. I'm gonna enjoy myself, but I'm gonna get in my own bed.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And it was amazing. I think if the flight wasn't like it was, we could just take a week at home and then go back for another week and then maybe come back and do that. Because I don't know if I want to do it straight tomorrow, but it's like we're going in between home and there would be really cool. But yeah, just like you already said, we do have Instagram and stuff and we can stay in touch. but it was really cool, and I think we'll go back. So, this is an amazing trip. We'll see how this, where this takes us, because technically this is like our last big thing. I mean, minus the project for the group, Cohorts number 2. But we'll have our reunions. Alright, and that's it for Vlog Talk. Give me one word that describes this trip.
This trip to me was life-changing.
Interesting.
Eye-opening.
Life-changing.
Busy. Affirming. Feeling.
Eventful.
Lights.
Exhilarating.
One of a kind.
Bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog.
Okay, bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog. Bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog. Bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog. Bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog.
Bye, vlog.
Should I talk about it?
No, you're supposed to say bye, vlog.
Oh, take 2.
No, I'm gonna cut this.
Bye. Vlog, B. Bye, vlog.